Hey everybody, welcome back to Over a Pipe, and today we have a first impressions video of Seattle Pipe Club's Plum Pudding. This is Plum Pudding Bourbon Barrel Aged, how to improve upon perfection. Sipping his favorite bourbon gave master blender Joe Langford an idea. World famous original plum pudding packed into dark charred oak Kentucky bourbon barrels aged 30 days, pressed into cakes and crumble cake cut. The results? Heavenly marriage of spirits and the best Balkan blend ever made. A chunk of bourbon barrel rests in every tin. Complex, smoky, spicy, and still positively addictive plum pudding bourbon barrel aged is Joe's dream come true. Enjoy the ingredients. Latakia, Turkish Orientals, Virginia's Cavendish, and Perique. All right. We've been waiting for this one. Let's crack this sucker open. Woo, that was not good. There we go. Woo! Okay. So this is what we are getting right off the bat. You can see that barrel stave in there. Very reminiscent. I don't know if I have. I don't think I have that jar in there, but you know, maybe at some point I should compare this barrel stave. So obviously you can see the char. This is a bit of a part of, let's see, which side of the barrel? Looks like maybe cut in half. Okay, so this is, if you compared this to, say, like a Frogmorton Cellar, this is a lot sweeter. Oh, man. Very sweet. Very sweet on the bourbon. As you can see, the traditional crumble cake looks good. Let's go ahead and use my fancy schmancy Stonehaven, Penzance, whatever. Yeah, this is you obviously don't want to crumble it into a powder, but you definitely want to get it broken up. I don't like mine in powder form, though it makes good tender on the top. So you want to do chunky side down. Chunky side down. Let's put this other portion of this in here. There we go. We're going to use a Missouri Meerschaum, which is what I traditionally do for tastings, because preferably I'd like to get an unghosted impression of these, as well as during the reviews. Go ahead and pack it. Test your draw. We're super airy, so we're going to press further. All right, starting to tighten up on me. So let's go ahead and put the rest of this. We'll use my other fancy schmancy tray. All right. Got that. Now let's try and go ahead and press this on in. Get it on in now. Get it on in. It's definitely springy now that I've broken it up. Good draw. A little tight. A little tight on the draw. A little tight. Whew, I'm dizzy. All right, so I'll tell you right off the bat. Definitely needs some dry in town. That's for sure. It's got the Latakia. I'm getting a little bit of that bourbon on the nose. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Very reminiscent of the regular plum pudding, obviously, since the makeup of it is going to be identical. I'm getting a light sharpness that is very unfamiliar to me. And it's hard to explain what that taste is. I hesitate to say a chemical induced taste because I don't think it's a topping. Everything has some form of casing, but I hesitate to say it's a chemical, some type of chemical burn in terms of a topping of any sort. Seems to come and go, so I'm not sure. It does not seem to keep that bourbon taste very long. I wonder how they settled on the 30 days. And though it doesn't keep very long, it's still there in the nose, like just barely. And I kind of like that. I don't like. I want to taste plum pudding with a hint. I think it's too easy in these types of situations to go over the top with it. Squadron Leader did it good with the Perique. They didn't go over the top with the Perique. I think Seattle Pipe Club's done a good job with this one by leaving it there without going over the top. They're just this sharp. I mean, I'll have to reevaluate as I smoke this. There's something there that gives me almost like a chemical taste, and I don't want to say that it's Seattle Pipe Club. It could be the pipe after, maybe I did a poor cleaning. I don't know. Or I don't like the bourbon. But there's a quick sharpness. The intake has some of that bourbon initial sour mash sweet kind of flavor to it, but then it's just sharp, almost to the point it's acrid, but not in a good way. Almost spoiled. It could be the blend of, it could be the bourbon is what it could be. Again, I'm not saying it's a chemical like a topping. It's reminiscent of that kind of, but it's not the same thing. It's good. I like it. It's definitely reminiscent of the regular plum pudding, but it's altered. It's very much altered to me. Okay, now I'm not getting it. So that sharp, kind of acridness, kind of sharp, spoiled flavor is not there. Then I just got it. It's strange. It's like a very quick flash on the tongue. And I think it's the bourbon. I think that's what it is. Almost like a really high grade, like high proof bourbon. That wasn't aged very long. Though I like that the flavor of the bourbon is very much subdued. I don't like that sharpness. I don't like that. I really like a lot of Kia coming out. I also like the Orientals coming out, and even some of that Cavendish. It's pretty good. That stuff, when I'm getting that, because some of that we're about a quarter way down. Some of that bourbon has, I think, maybe burned off a little bit. And we're kind of just getting into the blend. There's not too much smokiness, like always. The Perique is very well balanced. It's good. I don't mind it at all. I mean, it's got some parts of it that are reminiscent of American Patriot, Frogmort Cellar. There's some in there. Obviously, with Frogmort Cellar, really, you just have an English blend with the bourbon. And I think that works well. I think that works well together. I don't know if the bourbon is kind of piggybacking on the Cavendish. Because this blend definitely tastes sweeter to me than the regular plum pudding. This is not as smoky and creamy as a regular plum pudding. It's good. It's really, really good. I'm going to work at this one. Because I remember Mike McNeil saying that the process of putting the barrel stave in with the tobacco was a very precarious process. But you had to, as soon as that barrel stave was cut, you had to bag it immediately. Otherwise, you're going to start losing the essence of it. I don't know if I like the bourbon in this. Which I'd never thought about, because I was like, what's that going to matter? And this might just boil down to my palate not liking that specific bourbon. And somebody else might think this is amazing. Put in the comments below if you've tried this blend and if you found any kind of sour, spoiled kind of note, maybe from the bourbon. I'd like to know. Well, that's it for today. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up, please. 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 Give me a thumbs up if you appreciated this channel. If you want to give it a thumbs down, go do that on somebody else's channel. But yeah, let me know what you think of the plum pudding bourbon barrel aged by Seattle Pipe Club, and go grab some if you haven't. Stick it in your pipe and smoke it. We're going to have that review coming on next week. Still getting that bourbon. All right, bye. We'll see you later.